I live upstairs. Yolanda! Wait, did this actually go right? Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of ValiDate. So, we have another situation going on with Yolanda. We're gonna see if we could hit it off or hit it wrong, because I've been hitting wrong this entire series so far. So we'll see how this goes. Well, now you can't leave. You already hooked her in. Might as well keep reading. You take a seat in the back and pull out your phone, scrolling social media to pass the time until this thing is over. Oh, not autoplay. You watch her from the corner of your eye. She seems to run this place, and she smiles a lot. Huh. You avoid thinking about it. You definitely didn't spend the entire past hour thinking about why you liked your smile so much. Absolutely not. That's lame as hell. The lights cut back on and everyone leaves, slowly but surely. You don't pay attention to them. You got other plans in mind. Malik Patterson will get laid tonight. Of course. Look, Malik, you just met this bitch, okay? Look, I try to do something with another girl, with Yolanda, and you know what happened? We had a full-ass gummy edible, and then it went sour. So your chances of getting laid, I would be surprised if we get laid with this shit, because Yolanda's a tough cookie, apparently. She looks at peace as she clears the set. You decide to be a gentleman and help her out, reaching down to pick up the mic stand she was holding from the ground. Let me help you with that. She looks surprised when you help her, but you don't pay it any mind. It's all part of the charm. You pick up a few more mic stands, placing them where the others are grouped near the back. You know you don't have to do this. You could have left when everyone else left. I can't be a good guy? Wow. What a world we live in. Yeah, that gets a laugh out of you. Being an unironic incel isn't that funny. She even rolls her eyes at you. Ouch. You bring your hand up to your chest, feigning offense. Fine. Can you put this by the other mics in the corner? Sure thing, princess. Malik, can you stop overly flirting with her? It's obvious you're flirty. It's obvious she knows you're interested. Stop trying so hard. Okay, maybe you didn't have to say princess, but it got her too worked up again, and honestly, that's another point for you. Yolanda! Malik 3, Yolanda 1. Yolanda! You take your time as you try to properly organize the mic stands. You're trying to make a good impression, or that might just be the perfectionist in you. You really can't tell at this point. You know, you don't have to. I know, just wanted to make a good first impression. You didn't have to say that, but you guess you made your mind up. First impression? You like what you saw today? You let out a laugh, abandoning your task before striding towards her. You get a bit closer than a stranger would be, leaning your hand against the beam behind her as you look down at her with a smirk. It's time. Your favorite part of flirting. The praise. Oh my god. Are guys I'm out of the dating game, so do guys really do this? What? I like what I'm seeing right now. I'd like it more if you listened to more of my music. Okay, if I do the music part, it'll be I'm trying to sell her on my shit and then putting my shit on her. But then if I say I like what I'm seeing right now, it's putting her in the spotlight. Even the fish is concerned with that face. You know, how about I like what I'm seeing right now? I like what I'm seeing right now. Was that too much? It felt like too much. Well, was it? You've used it before, but there's no way she could have known that. Could she? Nigga, don't act like I haven't heard that one 1,000 times. You tell him, Yolanda. Yes. You're going to have to do better if you want anything to do with me. Ouch. For a woman this calm, she's feisty. You like that in a woman. Someone who can talk back. Too many women allow you to get away with your bullshit instead of calling you out, and that's boring. You like creating chaos when you know you're going to get punished for it. Punished probably isn't the right word to use there. Fine. Tell everyone to go home. I'll clean this place myself. What? You think cleaning is going to win me over? Man. You realize you don't actually want to do that. Shit. Okay, let's backpedal a little. Oh, I was kidding. I wouldn't do that. Unless you want me to. You need to stop talking. You need to stop talking right now. Fuck, quick. How do you get out of this? Wait, that's easy. Just look like you're joking. You smirk, and once you notice you're still standing over her, you take a step back to give her some room. Thank God you showered and brushed your teeth before this. I mean, why wouldn't you shower and brush your teeth before this? The fuck? If you really want some pussy, you're going to have to try a lot better than that, Yolanda! All right. Yeah, you were not expecting that one at all. She really fucking got you there. You didn't expect to have to try so hard tonight. Guess you have to bust out the big ones then. Sheesh. Fine. What do you want? Don't you have the rest of a mixtape to show me? You perk up, but you can't show your excitement. It'll scare her away. You haven't had much luck being vulnerable with women. Wait. Didn't you say it was awful? Now, is she trying to get in your drawers? Man, women these days are too confident. Not that you have anything against a confident woman, you just don't need a hard on. You just don't need a hard on in public, especially in front of a woman you just met. You wonder if she's into doming. Oh shit. Wait, you know what? Low-key, Yolanda? I can see her as a dominatrix with that personality. I can see that. Yeah, but I still have to listen to the whole thing. Fuck. Yes, God, fuck, yes, you won. You finally won. And there you were, thinking this was going to be a bust. Again, you calm yourself down. She can step away from this at any moment, and the thought of that is a little scary. Usually the women you fuck with are wrapped around your finger, but she is acting like she couldn't care less. Honestly, it's hurting your ego, but you ignore it for the time being as you reach into your bag to grab your keys. Then let's go. You don't get close to her this time. You dangle your keys above her head instead, realizing she's not as short as you thought she was. You could just lean down and... What? Okay. So, how do you like it? Do you smoke? This bitch has weed in every form. Look, the fucking hat is... the hat is blazed off right now. Like, she probably has it in gummy form. I wouldn't be surprised if she has weed tea. She has the weed smoke. The brownies, everything. Do you smoke, Malik? Because I fucked up with this choice last time. What? You're in love. You're literally in love. You haven't had a girl impress you like this in years. You're staring and you know you're staring, but fuck. Okay, Malik, come on. You can't sit here with your mouth hanging open like a fish. You close it and grin instead, sitting back before you speak. come on, not all rappers smoke. I know, but you do. How do you know? She reaches in between your seats to pull out a honey bunch wrapper you probably forgot to throw out. Fuck. Touché. You reach into your pocket to pull out a lighter, one of your specialty ones that you removed the safety off of. Fiddling it with your hands, you glance at her from the corner of your eye, realizing how close she is with the blunts between her lips. Oh, damn! Ooh, oh, okay. Yolanda, though, she's aggressive. Yolanda, ooh, get it! Oh my god. The light-skinned player in you comes out in full effect, almost like there's a full moon out. You quickly remove the blunt from her lips, your free hand moving to cup her cheek, tilting her chin slightly as you kiss her. There is no hesitation. If anything, it felt like desperation. She's returning the kiss like you two are in a long-term relationship, and she's just been reminded of the reasons why she loves you. It's like you're kissing Alice. Why do you gotta compare her to another girl? Like, that shit sours stuff, by the way. Like, why? Why are you comparing girls? Despite everything, despite it being nearly a year since you two have been intimate, you still yearn for her. You still search for Alice in every situationship. You need to stop that. You ache for that intimacy, that passion, a love so grand it scatters your thoughts and leaves you reeling, speechless, breathless. The hand on your shoulder brings you back to reality. Okay, yeah. You're kissing Yolanda. Probably not a good idea to be thinking about your ex-girlfriend while making out with another woman. Yeah, probably not. Your hands move to run along her sides before you realize she never gave you permission to touch her beyond kissing. You freeze. Your hands sort of just hovering in the space between you two. You're the first one to pull away. You look down at her with a smirk, slyly lighting the blunt before stealing it from her to take a hit, just as you planned. If you only kiss me to get the first hit, that's a low blow, man. Low blow? That's called being smart. The white man's education doesn't teach you that. White man's education? Oh boy, okay. Malik, this is where it goes sour. I told you I never had a successful date with Yolanda. I warned you. You let out a laugh, exhaling smoke out the window. She has been a little too critical of your ideologies for your liking. Most women don't even question it, but again, she isn't like most women. It's almost like something is wrong with her. Maybe, we can have an intellectual debate or conversation about it, or I can get to know her more about, her thought processes on why she's so apprehensive with the ideologies. I think that's a better route, because I feel like joking about it is going to just make things worse. Question her? This is the second time you've brought up white people like you're trying to defend them. What? You're starting to convince me you're some white man supporter. It's kind of a turnoff. And to think you've been trying your hardest not to make a fool of yourself in front of this woman, you're really starting to think this shit isn't worth it. There is a long pause before you start laughing. She doesn't look very amused. Uh-huh. She's quiet for a moment and you realize she's giving your car a once-over. You quickly do the same, scanning the front seats for any trash you forgot to pick up. Having two preschoolers is hard. Kids are messy and working pretty much a full-time job makes it hard to keep up with them sometimes. You got kids? There it is. Yeah, Rhea and Ramon. Two different moms. As long as I don't post you on my socials, you'll be fine. You're just full of fucking problems, huh? Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It hurts. It hurts so bad that you'll give her a point. Malik 3, Yolanda 2. Yeah, oh yeah, Yolanda got you with that shit. She's right. You are full of problems. A lot of fucking problems. Too many to write into your lyrics. You could never properly articulate them, and maybe that's why you never excelled in personal rap. Huh. You shrug, attempting to steer away from your approaching bad mood with a lighthearted joke. Not a problem if I act right. That's what my mom would say. So you're a mama's boy. Oh, come on. Fuck no. My mom hates me. Both of my parents do. What? Oh. First of all, you're an idiot. Why the fuck would you say that? Women don't like when you're emotional. You've had women express how emotional weakness is such a turnoff, and you typically don't last long with them. You try not to talk too much about your personal life to anyone, so why was she different? You can get out of this. You always manage to find a way out of every bad situation you put yourself in. It isn't that big of a deal. Wait, she's showing interest? It's like she wants to know more about the fuck-up family life you have. Sure about that? You even gave her an out and she still kept pressing. You hope she isn't one of those healing therapist types you hear about on Bitter. Next thing you know, she's going to pull out crystals and suddenly you'll get a nosebleed. You think it's over, realizing how bad Cottonmouth is kicking your ass. You reach behind to grab one of Roman's bag, pulling out a few mini bottles of water for the two of you. Taking a swig of water, you realize your Cottonmouth might just be anxiety. You're not used to talking about yourself, or really about anything deep with anyone. It's something more than surface level conversations, something you've grown used to in the years of customer service interaction. Sometimes knowing too little about someone is for the best. It takes a moment for you to gather the courage to speak. You realize you've been staring out the window in front of you since the last time she spoke. Has it been seconds, minutes? You take a deep breath before speaking. She did ask for this. I'm Ghanaian. Both of my parents came here from Ghana in the 80s and started a new life. Dad even got a white-ass last name just to assimilate and follow the white man's rules. He met my mother and they fell in love, had a wedding and yada yada yada. You know how that shit goes. One of the few things you completely resent your father for, the way he assimilated to American culture just to fit in, then did nothing with his life after. Now you're stuck with a white-ass last name, and half of the Ghanaians you know don't even think you're one of them. I still think I'm an accident, but growing up, my dad always seemed to hate everything I did. I was really into art growing up, and one day my dad got so fed up with my shit that he banned me from drawing. Forced me to read books and focus on medical shit. They wanted me to be a doctor despite my dad driving a cab for 30 years. And my mother being a secretary at the mayor's office. Your mother tried to stop him. She believed in you until she couldn't fight him anymore. He was a demon in the house. You and your siblings all resent him to this day. I never went to medical school. I got my high school diploma and decided that I didn't want to finish college because I thought that shit was a waste of my fucking time. I wanted to be a ghostwriter for a long time before realizing that I should be the one with the fame. People should be looking at me instead of the lucky asshole spitting my raps. When you have two African parents who pushed academia on you for so long and you just don't go that route, they resent you. The day I told my mother I was dropping out of college and I just wanted to focus on music, she cursed my head and kicked me out. You realize she probably regrets doing it, but that moment still traumatizes you to this day. You can't even go to your childhood home without reliving the moment over and over again. It's one of the many reasons you try to avoid getting your mom to babysit. There's a long pause before you speak again, mostly because you're trying to fight back the break in your voice. Oh. Long story short, I'm still doing this music shit. It's going somewhere. My beats are doing better than my actual music, but for now, I work at Popeyes waiting for my big break. Your big break feels like it's never going to come. You've waited for years to finally feel like your hard work is paying off, and now you're finally getting some of your flowers, but it's not enough. Shit. Fuck, was she feeling bad for you? You don't want her pity. You don't want anyone's pity. You just want to be okay. Shit. I'm fine, Yolanda. Shit happens. Sometimes you can't please everyone in your life, no matter how hard you try. Your parents too. Despite everything, the one thing you've learned in your 26 years is that you can't please the people you want to please the most. You remember back in the 6th grade when you came up with a report card full of A's and your father didn't even praise you. Instead, he yelled at you to take out the trash. Oh my God. It hurt, and you stopped putting that much effort into school after that. You realized it wouldn't matter no matter how smart you were. Besides, it was either not going to college or getting random girls pregnant. That curse was meant for my head. You laugh, a genuine laugh. You never believed in curses until your mom cursed you, and now you're suffering by her hands. No matter your connection to God or whatever higher being you believe in, you can't seem to lift it. Sometimes you believe the curse will be removed once you make things right with your mother, but 2 girls pregnant, you have 2 baby mamas. You scoff, almost like she insulted you, which wasn't the case this time. That first one wasn't my fault. We used a condom. It didn't break either. I feel like she did some shady shit and got herself pregnant. You realize how much you're grinding your teeth and decide that you really don't care enough to get angry over this. You take a deep breath, leaning back in your seat as you look out the window. Anyways, I'm done. It's not like I'm fucking at the moment. You didn't even realize how well you set yourself up to easily shoot your shot until you said it. You couldn't help but grin as you leaned over to speak quietly. I could be. I live upstairs. Yolanda! Wait! Did this actually go right? Oh. Nice. Wait, did this actually go right? You didn't think she actually lived upstairs. It makes sense now that you're thinking about it for more than 2 seconds. She did look like she ran the joint, so she probably owns the salon downstairs too. You're impressed by her home, but why so many fish? Like, does there have to be 1,000 fish in this fish tank? What the fuck? Fish aside, you take a look around the living room area. It's nice. Matches her aura or whatever. Damn, Bia. You live like this? Yeah, she does. She lives a glamorous life upstairs. What? A glamorous weed life. All the candles? It's like a bedroom and Faceworks in here. A home that smells good is a welcoming one. You cock an eyebrow at her, crossing your arms over your chest as you give her that look. You smoke a lot, don't you? Mind your business. Yeah, she smokes a lot. Smokes a lot, eats a lot of edibles, you know, the typical stuff. You laugh with her, walking towards the fish tank to get a closer look, even snapping a few pictures to show to your friends later. Why would someone need this many fish? Is she some serial killer that gets a new fish every time she kills someone? Are you about to be murdered? So the only place still open are a pizza joint and this one bodega that delivers what you want. Her voice brings you back to reality. You walk towards her to look at the menu in her hand before you remember the most important thing. Offer to pay, because you are a gentleman. You know what? I'll pay. Really? You know you don't have to. Nah, it's fine. I gotta be a gentleman. Goodbye, beesies. You'll get the new pair another time. You pull out your phone, looking over the menu with her before placing your order. And of course, your card gets declined. Oh shit. Fuck. You try again and still declined again. That doesn't make sense. You should have money in there. It isn't like you've been irresponsible with money lately. Besides, you just got a pay raise and got off child support for both of your kids since you promised to see them more often. You realize this is probably an issue with the bank and not your account, but this is embarrassing enough. This fine-ass woman just watched your card get declined twice while you were trying to be a gentleman. This is embarrassing. You bite back a swear as you set the menu down. You know, I can pay. It ain't that big of a deal. There's no way you can let her pay for you now. You would never let yourself live it down. Nah, actually, it's getting late. I should head home. I gotta take my kids to school in the morning anyways. Why do I keep fucking up the dates? I swear to God, I think I always pick the right choice, right? And then I always fuck it up. Oh my God. But it really isn't a big deal. Malik, you know, it's fine. I'll see you around, Yolanda. You grab your phone and keys as you head out, pausing at the door to turn back to look at her with a smirk on your face. Despite your embarrassment, you still have to leave this place with a bang. You close the door behind you, but instead of making your way towards your car, you kind of just linger in front of her door for a moment. You really made a fool of yourself. Didn't you? Oh shit. I am sorry! You should have had money in your account. That's not my fault. Yeah, you can never come here again. You make your way towards your car and head back to your apartment. Thankfully, you don't have the kids with you for the night, giving you enough time to reflect in peace. Drowning in a fish tank? But I thought I picked the right choice! Okay, at least I got 2 things unlocked. Woo! That sucks. God. So we have Isabelle Morrigan, theater teacher. Goes by she, her. Ooh, Cuban and Chilean. I like that. Liked Spamilton before it was cool. No longer likes Spamilton. I was waiting for her transition. Bitches be singing all the time and wonder why people call them birds. That's funny. Okay, I'm actually very curious to see how she's like. All right. Ooh, confirm. I wonder what her story is like. Are we gonna go on a date with Yolanda again? Content warnings, none. Oh, no content warnings for once. Awesome. The lights are low, the soundtrack is set. No, it's not Mariah Carey. It is that time of year. Act 1, Scene 4, The Lament. Name, our heroine, sets foot on the stage. A single tear falls down her cheek. After an intense argument with her presumed to be savior, Name laments, remorses? No, that's not a word. she, gets sad? Whatever. Oh, if only I had never spoken. Now I regret everything. This is probably the shittiest line you have ever written. You erase that. I hate myself. Nice try. It's supposed to be in character. I wish he would help me escape instead of being an asshole. Isn't this supposed to be a lament? She's supposed to be lamenting. You wrote that and you need to stick to your guns. Writing this scene is going to be a doozy. You sigh. If my knight knows I rely on him, why is he treating me this way? He should respect me. Just because I need help doesn't give him permission to think less of me. I'm a person, too. I have my own aspirations, too. Just because I... Line? What? Line! You are the worst writer on the planet. The world you built sucks. Your love interest sucks. The side characters are practically caricatures. Jesus fuck, are you trying to get canceled online? Your lead looks like every other lead in a lineup of 1,000 leading girls. You can't even get your lead's voice right. Maybe you're not as creative as you think you are. Lime? Oh, it's a lime that you want. Abuela? I can get you one. Yeah. Oh, she's pretty though. I love her hair. Helena Morgan, college student Isabelle's sister. Oh, I assume so. Hearing your sister right outside your door startles the fuck out of you. Necesito una lima? I need a lime? What do you think it meant? You slam your binder shut and examine the cover. You've had it for years and not an inch of progress has been made. You throw out potential stories each month because, well, they fucking suck, to put it plainly. You figure that one day you'll find the perfect muse and everything will fall into place because that's how writing works. You've honed your craft in the world of fanfiction. You have so much fanfiction under your belt. Writing original works suck. With fanfiction, you could work with already established characters, already established worlds. You didn't need to explain anything because your readers already knew who everyone was. You had fun when you were a fanfic writer. You'd like to call yourself an OC fanfic writer, but you have to be honest with yourself. Your OC sucked. Those fics never worked out, and now you understand why. Building things from the ground up is not really your thing. This original shit is for the birds. House cats? TikTok? What? Interesting. The cover of your binder is tacky. Who keeps that many fandom stickers on one book? Plus the recently scratched off stickers of Supernatural after the whole queer baiting debacle. 15 years and this is all you get? Bury your gaze? You can't support problematic media like that. Not after TJLC. You jump to your feet and forget about the stupid fucking binder. It sounds like you're needed downstairs. As soon as you set foot outside your room, the chaos of the house envelops you. Everyone is getting ready to go and you should too. In the kitchen, your sister, Helena, is getting her hands smacked while your youngest sister, Varinia, is laughing. Helena is a good cook when she wants to be, but Abuela knows best, as always. That's a head count of 3. Your dad comes downstairs with his briefcase half open, while you take it from him. Helena hands him a lunchbox. You organize what's inside to the best of your ability and then seal it shut, properly this time. He takes it and gets moving. Oh, hello, Papa. Gregory Ariel Morgan, bank clerk, Isabelle's father. Oh, you're a bank clerk. Interesting. Have a great day, Dad. Next comes your mom, and she gives each of you in the kitchen a kiss before letting out a tired sigh. Violetta Morrigan, receptionist, Isabelle's mother. I don't know how to say her middle name. You hear all that, the music from Enrique's room. Don't you think he ever gets tired? Oh, hi, Grandma. And it's awful music. Marina Abuela, Isabel Soto Munoz, domestic goddess. Isabel's abuela. I like that title, domestic goddess. That's what all the practice is for. Enrique comes out of the room as if summoned by his name. Oh, hi, Enrique. Enrique Jesus Soto Jimenez, independent contractor, Isabel's uncle. Oh, look who's decided to join the family. In the morning, no less. Buenos dias. Yes, buenos dias, Enrique. You look very fashionable. Very cool indeed. Did you stay up all night? Who is that? Oh, Varinia, Teresa Morrigan, high school student, Isabel's sister. Wouldn't you like to know? Well, we can't sleep with all that music blasting all hours. At all hours. You need to turn it down. Yeah, we all need to focus. We've got work to do. Actual work to do. Frankly, it's insane how little work the boys in this house get away with doing. You'd hardly consider Enrique an adult. He's consumed by his little hobbies, like he didn't get a fulfilling high school life or something and he can't let it go. You're into music too, but geez, learn some self-control. There are limits. See, Mama is right. Oh, yeah, for sure. The car horn honks outside. Oh? I have a good day at work, Mama. Your mama takes her things and does a light weird trot thing to join your papa in the car. Abigail leaps off the couch and loses her balance in the process. You can't tell if she genuinely is about to fall or she's doing it on purpose. None of you are close enough to catch her anyway, so you all stare at her. Oh my god. Abigail Ruth Morgan, jeweler. Ooh, Isabel's sister. She regains her balance. I got it. No need to stare. I know I look like a whale. My ride is outside. Have a good day, Abibi. Be safe. Helena passes off her lunch and she's on her way. A beat of silence passes before Abuela has to say something. I can't believe she let that man get her pregnant. Abuela always has some shit to say, I swear to God. And they're not even married. No matter what I say, children never listen. Varinia, go check on your brother. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Christ, I'm gonna be late for class. Hey, do not use the Lord's name in vain. ¿Qué es tu problema? What is your problem? Sorry if my Spanish is bad. Ya no diré eso nada más. I won't say that anymore. Again, sorry if my Spanish is terrible. Es no lo diré de nuevo. Estos niños. I won't do it again. These kids. You watch your abuela move fluidly around the kitchen. She knows everything is because she put it there, and she knows how to use it all. You envy her. Envy is really one of your primary emotions, isn't it? You sigh. So, are you just going to stand there while your poor abuela does all the work? No, of course not. I didn't know what you were doing, abuelita. You know I'm clueless in the kitchen. Yes, of course. No good in the kitchen, no good at Spanish. What kind of Chilean are you? You sigh and join her at the counter. No, No, go on. Go have fun. Since you don't have any work to do here. Helena drops several things in the living room. And it makes the perfect opportunity for you to abscond. Un momento. What's the matter, Helena? What's wrong? Helena is on the floor, picking up everything that fell out of her arms and shoving them into her bag. Oh, it's nothing. Helena's up to something. I've got this stupid thing for cultural studies class. It's like an icebreaker. I told them that I'd bring a mock harvest crown to talk about the Grape Harvest Festival. And I can't find it. You haven't seen her crown, but you'll be damned if you don't help her find it. First, you check the usual places Helena happens to leave her things in the house. She's right behind you as you conduct your search. It's not in your room, not in her and Varinia's room, not in the living room. Aha! You find it right beside the front door where she put it to make sure she didn't forget it. You hand it to her and usher her out the door. Thanks, Isa. You're a lifesaver. Have a good day. Isa, can you help me find something? Yes, anything for you, little sister. Name your price. I have a thing for class. I'm supposed to present a thing about La Fiesta del Fuego, and I can't find my La Fiesta del Fuego. Yeah, it's like a festival in Cuba, like a really Oh, shut up with the singing. Isabelle. Oh my, Abuelita. The way your grandmother looks at you really does sting. She's always disappointed in you. Not like you have any accomplishments to change her mind about you. I just need a flash drive. I can't find the one I saved the project on. I last had it in the living room. Maybe it's in the cushions? Yeah. You and Varinia searched the cushions for barely a minute or two before you find her flash drive under the couch and tuck it into the side pocket of her bag. Thanks, Isa. Keep a better eye on that, okay? And have a good day at school. And last but not least, your scrappy little brother. Every day you hope he'll come downstairs by himself, but alas, he never does. You trudge up the stairs to meet him halfway because, of course, you have to. He's lying in bed as you expected. You peek through his curtains and the sun shines directly on your face. It's warm and welcoming, graceful. You feel a tune coming on and prepare to sing your little heart out like a nightingale. Tulito Lito, wake up. Tulio groans. Truth be told, he's not running all that late, but you still throw his curtains open. He grabs his blanket at the same time you grab the other end and pull. Oh, aren't you so cute? Tulio Jose Maria Morgan, high school student, Isabelle's brother. Isa, what the It's time to wake up. You can't miss the bus for school. Abuelita has made you breakfast already, and she has your lunch, too. He throws his arm over his eyes. For a moment, you think he's just going to ignore you. Okay, I'll be down in a minute. Jeez. Your breakfast will get cold. You need to get up now. Fine. Can I at least get dressed, please? Or do you want to supervise that too? Ew, no, gross. I better see you getting out of that bed, young man. He sighs, but he does sit up, and that gives you enough confidence to go back downstairs to wait in the living room. Interesting. You flip through your work in your binder, hopefully quietly enough that your grandmother won't won't have some shit to say. You can confidently say there is nothing special inside of your binder, or even on the covers of your binder, really. But you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Besides, Abuelita would be pissed if you went to the store and didn't get anyone else anything because you were fussing with your binder and didn't have time to. You're an adult and it's your hard-earned money. If your siblings needed something, they could damn well go to the store themselves. But God forbid you use any of these excuses. It's best to avoid that can of eggs altogether. Or was it worms? Cake? At long last, Tulio comes from lumbering down the stairs in a way that only teenage boys who play basketball are known to do. You know he got ready, but the two of you have very different definitions of ready. Tulio Jose Maria, you're a mess. Make sure everything stays in your bag and your hair is all over the place. You're running late. You reach to help with his bag and like you expected, he pulls his bag away from you. Okay, yeah, I get it. I was tired. He dodges again when you try to fix his hair. Why does he always have to make things so difficult? He's so damned obtuse. It's like he was built to get under your skin. If it hurts him so much to make himself presentable, he can at least let you fix him up a little. You can't let him embarrass the family. Not any more than you do, anyway. If you didn't stay up all night and watch those streamers, you could get out of the house on time. Maybe I should set a time limit on those devices you have. Please, Isabelle, you're not my mother. Oh, he put the "you're not my mom" card. You know that look on his face. It says, I dare you. You and I both know who'll get in trouble for it. Hey, watch your tone with me. I've never claimed to be your mother, but I am an adult and you are the child, and you'll respect me as long as you live in this house. I am trying to help you, and like every day, you won't let me. You never listen. He groans and doesn't grace your statement with an answer. He heads into the kitchen with his usual lazy, disinterested walk to your abuela. She daintily grasps his arms, ready to kiss his ass in a way that she'd never kiss ass for another soul on this planet. Good morning, mi vida. ¿Dormiste bien? Good morning, my sweetheart. Did you sleep well? Abuela gives him a kiss on his cheek, and he aggressively wipes it off. It's the fastest he's ever moved all morning. Tulio grabs his lunch, moves his hair a little, and heads toward the door. Have a good day, Isa. You sharply inhale. Your grandma hobbles out of the now clean kitchen. Hago todo el trabajo en esta casa. I do all the work in this house. After she's gone, you finally exhale the breath you were holding, and the second one, and the one you were just holding. That is rough. Christ. You head back upstairs to your room, sit back at the desk, and crack your knuckles to put a little more work into your script. Right. What the fuck were you writing? You don't even know what was going through your head when you wrote any of this down. You erased a bunch of it. You know what? You're not pressed for time, but you might as well head out for work. You and I both know you're not going to get anything done on this damn script. You get your shit together and head out to the bus stop. You're not sure when the next bus comes, but it doesn't matter considering how early you are. You could honestly take the wrong bus to the opposite side of town and still make it to work on time. All right, but we are running on time here. Oof, that was a lot. For one, that was a lot of stuff happening with Malik, but yet again, we fuck it up with Yolanda, and I actually thought I had it this time. But now we are in a situation with Isa over here, and this is going to be a very interesting story since there's no content warnings. It's gonna be pretty interesting, I think. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me on this session. Hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.